A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-Hudson It's Thursday, October 12th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. A felony complaint in a contract killing has been filed in connection with a murder at 33 Brookline Avenue in the town of Wallkill on October 30th, 2022. The complaint charges 25-year-old Enoch Lowe of Wallkill with hiring DeMonte Stansbury to kill Lowe's neighbor, 53-year-old Jeffrey Harris, in exchange for Lowe paying him $15,000 and giving him marijuana. It's alleged at about 4:15 p.m. on October 30th, Stansbury stabbed Harris several times while Harris was outside his home, says District Attorney David Hoovler.
Evidence was uncovered that he did not operate alone, that he was hired by Mr. Enoch in order to commit a contract killing, and evidence was found to corroborate that.
According to the charges, Lowe acted as a lookout and texted Stansbury when Harris was outside his house and alone and vulnerable to an attack. The complaint also alleges that Lowe provided Stansbury with dark-colored clothing, blue latex gloves, and a knife for him to use during the murder of Harris. In March of this year, Stansbury pled guilty to stabbing Harris to death. He awaits sentencing with the DA's office seeking 20 years to life in prison. 9 people have been arrested in connection with a major drug trafficking operation in Ulster County. Local, state, and federal authorities were involved in the 2-year investigation that led to the arrests of 7 Ellenville residents, 1 from Huguenot and 1 from New York City. Ulster County Sheriff Juan Figueroa said that search warrants were executed, leading to the arrests and drug seizures.
The search warrants occurred in Ellenville, Westchester County, New York City, and it resulted in the recovery of 4 kilograms of fentanyl, a half a kilo of cocaine, 5 firearms, and approximately $600,000 in drug proceeds.
All 9 defendants are charged with conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute controlled substances. They were all arraigned in federal court. A felony complaint in a contract killing has been filed in connection with a murder in the town of Wallkill on October 30th, 2022. The complaint charges 25-year-old Enoch Lowe of Wallkill with hiring DeMonte Stansbury to kill Lowe's neighbor, 53-year-old Jeffrey Harris, in exchange for Lowe paying him $15,000 and giving him marijuana. It's alleged at about 4:15 on October 30th, Stansbury stabbed Harris several times while Harris was outside his home. Dr. Dave Moyer, the superintendent of schools in the Arlington Central School District, will be leaving at the end of this year, and he's accepted a job as a superintendent in the East Northport Union Free School District on Long Island. Moyer began his tenure in Dutchess County during the COVID-19 pandemic. School Board President Mary Ann Meaden thanked him for his leadership over the past 2.5 years. She said he promoted student-centered, equity-focused, and future-driven learning experiences for all Arlington students while steering through the challenges of returning to full-time in-person instruction. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The Dutchess County Legislature unanimously approved the sale of 2 Fairview Avenue properties that are situated in the town and city of Poughkeepsie to a partnership of 2 well-known property developers. Legislature Chairman Greg Pulver said remediation and redevelopment are a long time in coming.
And it seems like it's going to, help the housing shortage in the city and town of Poughkeepsie. So it's taking a brownfield cleaning it up, and they're responsible for cleaning it up.
It took 30 years to finally come up with a viable option to utilize the property, which will be developed by Rupco and the Kearney Group. Town of Ulster police have arrested 3 residents for misdemeanor criminal possession of a controlled substance and criminal use of drug paraphernalia. 22-year-old Marissa Harry of High Falls, 38-year-old Alan Wosio of Kingston, and 33-year-old Adam Kapoulis of High Falls were arrested early in the morning of October 3rd, police reported Wednesday. Through investigation, officers determined the suspects had in their possession a white powdery substance that field tested positive for fentanyl, as well as hypodermic needles and a glass pipe, both commonly used with narcotics. All 3 were released on appearance tickets returnable to town court. Ulster police were assisted by the Ulster County Sheriff's Office Canine Unit. A 26-year-old Walden man was sentenced in Orange County Court yesterday to 5 to 15 years in state prison for his conviction of manslaughter and assault. As alleged at trial on the evening of August 4th, 2021, Anthony Jones was driving a Ford Escape eastbound on Route 17 in the town of Wallkill when he became angry at the driver of a van carrying 8 people, and he crashed his vehicle into the van. As a result, 3 occupants of the van, including the driver, were killed and the others were injured, 4 seriously. Jones complained of pain, was transported to a local hospital and released. He was also involved in another road rage incident in the town of Crawford, subsequent to the August 21st, 2021 incident. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.